Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Cancer for the month of October, including late September 2023. So we are in the zodiac sign of Libra, and the element is air, so it could be very windy, every which way, or it could be absolutely still. So nothing are happening. Let's see, you are in your fourth house of house and home. So it's also about everything surrounding under your roof, I suppose you could call it, including new arrivals, new babies coming in, and family stuff, just doing all sorts of things around the home and finding yourself spending a bit more time in that place. And this is the 4 weeks of the year that's dedicated to that for you, Cancer, and you are homebody, so you'll enjoy it. And we have the Lovers, funnily enough. So the relationships, obviously, and decisions about relationships, isn't it? So that's the energy around. So that's sort of self-explanatory right off the bat. So let's see. Cancer. House and home. The Lovers, the relationships, or ship, should I say. Where you are right now. Ooh, Two of Cups, the soulmate card. Now this can be for positive or negative at any time. We don't believe in, the happy, Hollywood or Disneyland, sort of everything's forever. No, this can go up and down like a seesaw. So it is focusing indeed on that special soulmate connection you have with that person of yours. Or alternatively, if you're not in a relationship in that sort of way, it could be just something that you really want to do and achieve for yourself. It's like it's an emotional attachment to something, or a connection to something or someone. So you need to take it for how it fits for you. Don't try and make it fit, but you'll get the gist. So let's see the energy around, the influencing card, excuse me. We have the Nine of Cups. So the Wish card. Double emotional energy for you, Cancer. Wish card. So basically, what is it that you wish for? Because if this month, if everything's sort of sorting, and I'm getting home and house coming through strongly, so it's about sort of how do you want that relationship to go? What are the decisions you're going to make about this relationship in this 4 weeks? It's very important, and that's what your focus is. So this is how it's lining up. So it could be for fabulous, just wishing that and hoping and putting the energy in, depending. Let's see what was going on in August, September. Eight of Swords, so giving your personal power away, just kind of losing it a little bit there, going from your intuitive sort of nature into your head a bit too much, saying yes when you mean no, then feeling sort of like, oh God, what did I say that for? Now I've got myself into something that's really not on my vibe at all. It's just yuck. So you obviously are still learning that lesson, so learning to sort of keep your personal power for yourself rather than being a people pleaser and just saying yes to everything, and then thinking, oh my God, I've just wasted all that energy on fruitless stuff. So that's still around you, Cancer, so just remember to acknowledge that still has weight. Recent influences and the Four of Cups have seen you there in a bit of a disappointed frame of mind, emotionally, oh, now I just feel a bit down. I gave my personal power away. Now I just feel in a state of flux. I don't know what to do. I've actually got everything, and I should be proud of what I've got. I should be grateful for what I've got, but now I just feel myself in a slump. And it's also a card of, the emotional wanting of more. If I have that, I'll feel better. If I buy that dress, I'll feel better. And as we work it out too, it just doesn't make any difference. And the fact is, often the dress just still hangs in the wardrobe with the tag still on it, because it really didn't do anything. But because you were in this state of flux of wanting more. Very interesting. Okay, let's see the lesson, Cancer. Two of Swords. So decisions to make. You're sort of like a deer in the headlights at the moment. There's a minor decision to be made in the sort of day-to-day workings of your life. As you know, the minor arcana, these ones, they're just about sort of, you know, it's housekeeping. Make the decision and move on, because the more you procrastinate and go, oh no, yes, no, the worse it gets, and you end up just being sort of frozen in this situation. And it's not a massive decision, it's just a decision that you kind of need to clear the path. It's a blockage. Unblock it. Mind energy, once again, is not your friend, Cancer. You're intuits, so you need to use your gut energy, or whatever you call it, your intuition. Near future. Five of Pentacles, so change is on the horizon coming up, and it's also a feeling of just being a bit separate from the group, separate from maybe the family, or, you know, yeah, house and home, fabulous, but it's just a time too where you may just want to take time out at home and not be around the usual, you know, sort of happenings and comings and goings of life. You choose to, and it's a choice to not particularly be a part of that in this 4 weeks, because change is coming through. So you just naturally sort of think, oh no, I just want to sit at home, I just want to do the gardening, I just want to be around in my house. So don't be surprised, Cancer, if when that comes up, just go with that flow. Don't fight it, because if you do go out into the wild with all the people and the socials, you'll just feel like, oh, get me away from this. Okay. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Two of Wands, very powerful, positive card, action-packed. You've got decisions to make. Which way do you go? Do you give your power away? Again, it's a bit of that. This Two of Wands can be a power struggle as well. Where do you go? But your options look really good, so you need to move forward. And you've got another two here where you're stuck. And then it's just saying take the action and do it. Because whatever, once you do take that action, the options at the end of the action are going to be fantastic and very sort of creative for you and move you forward, rather than just being in a stalemate of stuckness. So be active, not passive this month. You just got to, you've got to release the blockage, unblock the blockage. How others see you will be interesting, Cancer. Ace of Wands, full of energy, moving forward, getting things done, being the fabulous one. Lots of energy, lots of enthusiasm, just, it's here for you, use it. Move forward, that's how others see you. Everyone else is seeing you, apart from yourself. That's great energy to do anything you want in the context of fourth house, house and home. Positive feelings that you're feeling is all the full, big major card, big major work. Yeah, take that leap of faith. Just do it. This takes you to different places and you're not quite sure where you're going, but it's a journey nevertheless. And journeys are always good, especially when the Fool's around, because it's time for a new one. So just take that leap of faith, jump and see where you land, because you'll learn lots from this. And you know that you're very positive feeling about this. It could be relationships, the home, whatever. It could be maybe selling your house and buying another one, something like that. But you just need to jump. You need to be active this month. Decisive as well with the Lovers, very decisive. Okay, let's now see the outcome. And you get the Ace of Cups, two aces in one reading. Brilliant reconnection, meeting up with somebody again, reconnecting with them, very much like the soulmate card. You've got these 2, 3, very powerful 4 Cups cards, emotional cards, and this is that reconnection coming in, so it's going to end really well. Even if it isn't with a person, it could be with this particular thing that you're emotionally attached to that you want to get off the ground. So you've got that in aces, or you've got double aces, so it's like it's going to happen, but you have to be the driver of the happening. Okay, I think for our oracle card from the Wisdom of Avalon, we're going to put it on this Two of Swords, because that, I think, will sort of tell us, clarify why you're sort of indecisive about this particular lesson you've got to learn, and only you know what that is. Okay, let's see. It is joy. Number 37, joy. This marks a time of for celebration, for this portends the joyous completion of a project, the attainment of a goal, and the end of a long and arduous journey. When you're thirsty, this marker promises you'll find a well. When you're cold, a blanket, and when you're hungry, nourishment. Joy also has another aspect. Not only does it celebrate receiving blessings from the fruits of actual labour, but it's also about the sharing of it. Joy celebrates itself. Its very essence radiates beauty and well-being. Like the spring sun breaking through after a long gloomy winter, joy reminds us to be grateful for all the gifts of life. Joy bestows the blessings of happiness. You truly have a reason to smile when this marker appears on the path. So, make the decision. Joy is at the end of it. Thank you very much for listening. Cancer, have a great 4 weeks in your home, hearth and home.